Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. Got my glasses on. Just cleaning them. I can't read the stream at the minute. I can see Mariana's joined us. She's got a question already. Neo Classics. I don't want to tell you this, but 787B is the one car. But I've got 6 videos. I've done the Neo Classic races a couple of times. And you can actually use virtually any of the Neo Classics. You've just got to get a tune so where you can do a non-stop. So the Mazda 787B is absolutely superb. The R92 is one. Ryan says, welcome Ryan. The C9, the Sauber, is really good. The Escudo will do it. The Jag will do it. There's a fair few, but the Mazda 787B is the real one. But if you don't own it yet and it's not there in the Legend shop, generally it's one to go and buy. Yeah, the R92 is for sale. It's currently there. Let's go and see the result of last week's time trial. Well, it wasn't last week, it was the week before's. This was the painful one. This is the one that got me emotional. There it is. We finished 2,624th. I'm kind of okay with that. Top 5,000 is pretty decent. I mean, that's a global figure. If you think 3 or 4 million people own this game, then that's a good result. We break the 30 million. We'll see what the new time trial is. I haven't looked. I have literally... We're on a snow day today, so it's been snowing all afternoon, and I've made it home, and I'm freezing cold. Mount Panorama in a GR3. Ooh la la. So the last time we were at Mount Panorama, I missed the gold by 0.020. When we were in one of the new cars, it was the Maserati 20C. So yeah, we're gonna have good. We're gonna have a look. Let's have a look at what we've got. Evening, Azza. Welcome, sir. That says Racing Soft. As we can see on my friends list, we've got some real big movers. Sam using the Genesis, a 159 all the 5s. And following up with all the 5s is NW. That works out pretty well, doesn't it? Mount Panorama is lovely. But yeah, I appreciate why some people don't like this. Ryan's just saying you don't like that track. It's actually, when you get your head around it, it's better than the Nürburgring to a degree. Because it's only 2 minutes long. But NW's up there on his alternate account with a 201. Rapids up there as usual. The Rolly's up there. What's gold time at the minute? A 201.738. Oh, Chapupa. There's only one gold, and that's Sam. So 5.2% from first place. Well, we're going to do the time trial tonight. That's what we're here to do. And I'm going to hopefully try and take you through that process. So if you want to race with me and listen, if you want to race with me and understand what you got to do, this is what we're going to do. I know Big Popper is going to be charging home to try and join us. So I'm going to be talking away. And I did tell him I wasn't sure whether I was streaming. But I've kind of got umbrage with the weekly races. They're not the best. They're not my favourite races this week. I do like to have a dig at them, but I'm going to do them Saturday during the day. The videos don't really get a massive show. I think because the races have been easy. I was really hoping they'd be doing like the Chile races and stuff, and I could make some decent videos and get some decent watches. But we've got Sylvia's Sisters again, 2 weeks out of 3. So not that I'm disappointed with the game. I just think I want a bit more of a challenge, and I'm gonna be streaming Saturday night from 6 PM till midnight. So we're gonna do a 6-hour-long stream. And we're going to try and have a good time Saturday. We're going to try and have good 6 hours. So we can see here that the cars of choice, Dirt Ollie in the 458, Big Popper in the 911, and the Genesis. I've always found the Genesis to be a little bit slow. So we will try and find something a little bit of a mover and a groover. I don't fancy the 650S. I like the look of the GT LM race car spec too. That looks kind of tidy. But we want something with a bit of poise. The top of the mountain is It's pretty tricky always. Mount Panorama seems to have some traction issues early in the morning and late at night. So I think it's got a heavy amount of, I'd say a low dew point, I think is the word. And the track gets moisture. So I don't think it rains at Mount Panorama, but it definitely goes moist. So this is on Racing Soft, so it should offer a decent amount of grip. But we're going to find out. So not actually ready to do this yet. We're just going to go and do... I don't know whether to do a warm-up event, but last night warm-up event actually took hours to get done. So moist, yes, moisture, dampness. Let's just do a couple of warm-up events to get my arms and legs in the go, and then we'll have a pop along. We'll get rid of some of the weekly races, and then we'll see where we go, because I'm sure Big Popper's going to shout up and say hi. So PP, no limit, FF challenge 452 laps. That looks like it's at the high speed ring. One of my favourite circuits, as you all know. Looking at 450 PP. What do we have? Do we have something 450 PP? Should we drop the Integra just a smidgen? On comfort softs. Yeah, if we put that on medium softs, comfort mediums, that might drop it a smidgel. 432. 457. Mediums will do it, won't it? It's a bit of a shed of a show. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Settings always the same. Traction control 1, default ABS. Everything else off. I just need to confirm that before we go, because traction control was on 0. And then assist settings, we knew. Controller settings. Controller steering sensitivity 5. Force feedback max torque 7. Force feedback sensitivity 7. Tired today. We had a good go last night, didn't we? I'm going to take you to look at yesterday's do in a minute. And I'll show you just what happened overnight after I let it go. Yes, this circuit is one of the first ones you do get to race on in the game. We can have enough motion to make it past these boys. I'm sure we will. And without doubt that we will get a groove on and we'll get past these boys. We only have to finish third anyway, don't we? So I certainly was thinking about making videos tonight, and then I realised that I actually really enjoy this streaming thing. And what we did last night was really, really good. I really enjoyed that. It was a great suggestion, Mariana. I was never supposed to spend all night on that one event. I was supposed to go and do the one I'd planned to, which was at the high speed ring. The 30 minutes of high speed ring, which would have been good. I'd have raced it 4 or 5 times and I made my way up the tree, but hey ho, we are where we are, we're doing what we're doing. And tonight we will be going to do the time trial. I know Big Popper's already had a go, so I'm not waiting for Big Popper essentially. You fell asleep while watching. I'm sorry that we kept you so amused, Mariana. No, it's good when you do that because it gets you to loll off to sleep. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't mind that so much. The fact that my dulcet tones wooed you off to sleep is really quite nice to think. For all the right reasons and not no Gary Glitter reasons, so we're all good. And if you don't know Gary Glitter, that's all well and good as well, because then you don't need to know. There be some cringy faces emojis in a moment. Him and Roll for best mates. The prizes for this week's weekly races I think are quite disappointing. There's that cringy face I talked about. We knew that was coming. One thing we do on this final corner is stay high. You get a much better run out the corner if you stay high. I like to stay high a lot. In the words of the song. There we are. Not too difficult, that one at all. Not too difficult at all. 30 million. And there's what I actually came for, which was a 6-star ticket. Happy days. Because we're adding up tickets today. First of the weekly race is done and dusted. Latest member, it says NW555. Happy days. When did Neil become a member? I know we talked about it last night. I don't recall Neil being the last member, unless he's unless something might have happened today. Actually, I did check earlier, and there hasn't been any members. Where are we? The last member was Olive, and I don't know when. Latest member NW55555. That's quite weird, isn't it? But it's good. It's good. Thank you very much, sir. You're very generous. As always. Right. Let's go back to where we were last night. And I did suggest before I left the channel last night that it should be down to me to get the gold and be top of the friends list when I sign off. And then you can go at it all night. But go at it, they did, I believe. Look, Eco Challenge. The Eco Challenge. Look at him. Look at him. Proudest punch up there, look. A 1:19.103. Look at this bad boy. JB comes sliding into the park. Look. A 1:19.516. Just sort of casually puts a time in. How good's that? No, I'm really proud of that. I'm really proud of those guys. And all of you for getting stuck in last night and enjoying yourself. That's what we're here to do. So, real good effort. What we were going to do last night was we were going to actually take a look at another race. But I hadn't found it. I think it's Gone with the Wind. Might be Gone with the Wind. There we go. 30, the high speed ring, 30 minutes. So, if I just go into change car and pick any one for the moment. The reason we want to look at this one is we just want to have a look and see. We're going to do this one Saturday, I think. Now. Yeah, look at this. There's some room to have a go at this bad boy. I'm actually not on the list, which is really good. So between now and Saturday, folks, if you want to have a little go, Sphinx is there on 27. Mr. Maguire is there on 26. The Subaru BRZ GT321 seems to be the car to go with. Because it's GR3 class by the looks of it. And if you can get it moving and get it grooving in the rain, this is the one to go with. So that's Saturday's challenge. Top 10 stars. Let's see what they've got. They're going 28 laps. I don't know how they do it. Sphinx is really, really quick. Look, he's got 27. So that's where we want to play. I've got 25 laps as my best ones, but that was done 18 months ago. So, no shame, no fear. That's the one we want to play on Saturday. That's what we're going to have a do with. And we might go back and look at the other one. See how many laps we can get on that. The Sabuka one. Yeah, that's where we're going to have fun. Right, let's go check out the time trial. It's time to do that. Let's see what's in the Legend shop first. We like to have a little bit of a nosy. Just to see what's there. Oh, there it is. The R92CP. That's the engine swap for the R34. The Porsche's gone. Nothing of interest to the Widdowmaker to buy. There we go, though. It's all got to go in the bank. We've all got to spend them credits. We earn them. Right, what car are we going to try at Panorama? Bathurst, as they used to call it. It's based on PP points, look. People are going Genesis. Where is the Genesis? There. Now, there is another Genesis in the GR3 class. And I think I want to run at this with an Nismo, but we're going to take the other Genesis to start for a laugh. I don't own the softs. Got to buy the tyres before you start this one. You do know that though, don't you? So we're aiming for a 2017. That's what we've got to try and do. Let's make our way to see what we can do with it. No saying how we're going to do. No saying where we're going to go. Settings are traditionally the same, folks. I've not changed anything since we last went out. Why use the rental cars? My cars are 100% default. Nothing has changed. I've never changed them on the GR3s at all. I've not tweaked nothing. I've not changed wheels. They're exactly default. No requirement to use the rental cars at all. I need the softs. Christ alive. Yeah, I've got credits. Got 30 million of them. There's no need. I don't worry about saving money. If you play the game my way, you've always got credits. If you play the game your own way, you should have credits as well. The breaking point is somewhere around the 75 on this first one. It's a bit lively, isn't it? A bit drifty-wifty. Moist track, look. Moist. There's nothing on the rain gauge. We're going to brake on the left-hand side of the track just before the escape road, just after the 100. Bit slow there. Now the trick is to get this car up the hill without slowing down massively. We slowed down massively. Just a banker lap. Going to try and get a ghost in, and we're not going to mess up with the ghosts tonight. We're going to keep the ghosts where they should be. Steering feels really heavy. Now there's a license test, isn't there, in the master license test, doing laps round here. And I think I did a 2:01 round here on the license test, really pushing Sam for top spot. I think we're really going to have to push hard. Yeah, we're not going to be fast in this car, are we? Look. Needs to be over the line already. But we got a banker lap in. And we're going to try and demonstrate just how quick that other Genesis is. Or how slow I am. Good evening, Olive. Don't go staying up too late tonight playing silly computer games. You stayed up very late last night, Senor. Making small gains. Only joking, Oliver. It's feel free to play the game how you want to play it and as late as you like. I think I can brake much later into there in this car. Again, I can brake much later. 2.0's pretty decent gain. .209 is pretty poor, isn't it? I think that's the car, in all fairness. Chosen to be deliberately slow so that we're gaining on the Ghost all day. We're not in a really fast car struggling to push a Ghost to start off. We're in a car that we know we can handle and we can put laps in, learn the track, get used to the conditions. And start to really unwind and gain confidence on the traction. Because that's where we're going to struggle today. It's going to be traction out of corners, picking up the right line. The car isn't sliding so much. We've got the grip with the soft tyres. What the car is doing though is it's braking free under acceleration. I'm not feeling it sliding into the apexes. I'm not feeling it struggling for grip under braking. I'm just feeling it very loose at the back end. Don't like a loose back end, do we? What we like to see is progressive improvement. What we got to think of is which car next. I want to use the AMG GT. I want to use the Nissan 18. I want to use. We might use the Ford in a moment. We've done all right. We're down to a 207. Little bit down. We're going to go as fast as this Genesis will let us go. And all we're doing at this moment is trying to build up confidence. We're trying to give ourselves reassurance that the car will go fast in places. Panorama's a track that can instill confidence and very quickly take it away, and there it is. Red time, and that's going to call it that for that car. So a 207.941. Way, way, way off the top. So that's in bronze. .207 puts us in 23rd. We're second of the people on our friends list. No shame. That Supra's going to be active, I think. So Ford GT LM Race Car Spec 2. We're 15,000, well 16,000. I have no desire to go rapidly quick straight away. We're going to try and give ourselves the best conditioning. We'll see if we can take a rental just to please Mariana, because she's going to fall asleep soon anyway. PP. There's lots to have a go at, isn't there? Skyline Super Silhouette. That would be good. The GTR 500 might be nice. I wonder if the Aston will go well around here. The Beetle might go well around here, actually. But there's the LM GTLM spec, which we talked about. And it's going to have the softs, isn't it? So let's give it a whirly gig. Settings all the same. Let's see how close it can get. Oh, I didn't do it, did I? Let's see if we get the ghost anyway. Let's see if it gives us a ghost. Oh, it feels really powerful under the gear change. Let's see if we get the ghost. If we don't, we'll just go and fire it up again. We don't get the ghost. Go and get the ghost. Really hate the way it bugs. Because we changed car, wasn't it? So. But I don't think this one's going to be easy, folks. I don't think it is. I think we're going to have to give this one a bit of a push as we go along. I reckon the RX Vision will be fast, but it'll be tricky because the back end will be lighter than a light thing. Oh, we've got the MC20. That was the lap time we failed to make it on, the MC20. So, that was our fastest lap. Now, we should end up with two ghosts here. We should end up with a ghost for the Genesis, or the Hyundai as it was. Once we've done a lap here. Good evening, Big Neil. Superb. Superb. Good to hear that. So NW and Az both going at this hard. Dirty. However, see if we can exchange some tips for the boys. That was third gear, corner 2. Pulled through the ghost quite nicely. Got to find a way to stop the car backing out, coming up that hill. Panic, Mr. Grimsdale. Trying to keep it in the same gear all the way up the hill, all the way. Can probably brake a bit later into there. The Hyundai came through there really quickly. I backed off big time. I was big braking, wasn't I? Got the legs on the Genesis, so the Hyundai absolutely got the legs on it. Felt beautiful through that final corner. Oh, hang on a second, Big Pop has posted something. I preferred the wordage you used earlier, Popper. Hey, good evening, Erebus. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, Big Popper, you take your time, drive steady. Look at him go. We just get to watch these two boys have a bit of a race, these two ghosts. That ghost has gone, hasn't it? This Ford LM spec is pretty good. It feels good. It's quite positive. It's got the throttle as well. It makes me feel quite confident through here. Just carrying a little bit too much speed there, but got a lot of grit. It's got a lot of grit. I think we've found a good car to choose from. Certainly one to get us used to going faster. Quite grippy on the output of the corners. It's a good confidence booster, I think. Knocking time off if we go, a second or so at a time. Just working our way through the cars, trying to find the one that we want to use. Trying to find the one that will give us the best chance of getting near gold. We know we could end up with the other Genesis, but let's see where we go. Yeah, very much more reassuring under the throttle. So there's another improvement on lap time. I'm using the Ford LM spec at the moment, the test car. It really feels quite assured. I lost a little bit around that turn one because I overran the corner, but it's only the second lap we're using it, and we're gaining already in corner two. So car really feels quite positive. I haven't got the same feeling as Big Popper's had about the track yet and the car. I think as we get faster that might come to fruition. We haven't touched the wall yet after a slide in the original car. We clipped the wall. Let's see if we can just do a better lap that time, this next time. But we're down to the 2:05.223s. So just 5 seconds away. That's 1 second we need on every straight. I can brake much later than the 150 coming out of there. And the car is so assured. Oh, that feels good. That was throttle on the floor all the way out of that corner. I don't know if we're going to find a much more assured car, to be honest. We're just a little bit quicker, but we hit a wall, so that fastest lap won't count. Look at that, the Genesis was actually faster out the corner than the LM. But we're now gaining almost half a second in one corner. There we go. We need a second every straight for this car to get anywhere near the top of the tree, which we don't think it will, but if we... Oh, don't hit the wall. Yes, we hit the wall. That was blindsided by the ghost. That was my fault for just being a bit cagey. I tried to widen the line up and that wasn't... that was me overtaking the ghost, which is a terrible thing to do, really. My mind isn't yet thinking to which car is next. I want to try the Aston next. I don't know if the Aston will be quite so assured, but I just want to give it a whirl. This is effectively what we did last Saturday on the 12-hour stream, was just try the cars and find them. Adrian, welcome to the channel. Great to see regular faces. I say the LM is just so comfortable on the throttle coming out the corners. It's brilliant. If we can get into the 204s with the LM, I'll be quite happy. Here we go, just working off the draft. We're going to catch this little Hyundai, aren't we? I was ever so close to the wall. I think we can thread the needle at the top of the hill just that little bit more. Oh, I don't mind you beating my times at all, Big Papa. You're a fast driver, my friend. I'm glad I was able to give you a run for your dough. I think we should be a good 1 second faster than that ghost car, because we're so far in front of the ghost. That ghost should be 0.9. I don't think my ghosts are a full 0.9 ahead. We're into the 204s, which is yeah, I did refrain from going and beating it. I didn't want to spend another whole night on it. As I will, I would. It's such a good game to be competitive on. I gave the brakes an extra tap there because the car was starting to slide toward the wall. Let's see if we can just make a little pace through here. I feel I've been slow through the top here because I'm concerned about the slide, and it did slide there. Look, we gained a whole handful. It went very slow. A few tenths down. I think I'll be happy to come away with the LM, finishing with the LM on a 203. I think that would be a happy place to leave it. Absolutely it is, Big Papa. Great choice of words. Blew it. That's the first time it's really tried to throw me off. Let's give it another shot. No, Mindak, I don't think I'm close at all. I'm probably 4 seconds away from gold. But I've only been at it 10 minutes, so, well, 20 minutes. We're just working our way up to it. We're just trying to find a progressive method to try and find the right car for us. I think I'd really like to chuck a handful at this this LM and see if it will go. Just put a real fistful of right foot at it, get the throttle going, and see if we can really get this one punching through. Ooh, yeah. We are so much better at keeping each other encouraged and motivated, you're right. And you know what, folks? We're 2 days short of being a year since we had our first get-together online racing session with the guys that now make up the channel. It was a year ago this Saturday. Saturday coming. Which I think is... Isn't it amazing how fast the year flies? We're going to take 3/10 off. Front end just didn't want to catch. When we go back to the pits, we'll after them for a little bit more on the downforce at the front. See if they'll give it us. Doesn't hurt to ask. All they can say is no. Just sponged the brakes as we went through there. Front end turned in a bit more than I anticipated, but alright, we're still up. We've got to make some good time through here because I did on the last lap. Look how fast he's going, that Ghost. Well, that's going to be it for the LM. Just outside the 203s. And I'm happy with that. 3-star ticket. You know, that's what you want. So a best possible 203.455. That shows positive signs, doesn't it? We were into silver, 6,356. We're outside the top 10, so Az has popped up to the 203. Big Popper's in a 202. Big Neil's there a 201. So that looks like Big Neil's gone gold. It does look like he's gone gold now. 201738. Yes, he has. He has gone gold. That's an effort. Good stuff. There's other people just floating around there, so the Genesis looks to be the car, but we'll make our way there. I'm wanting to give the Aston a go. Don't often get to drive these cars, so it's a certain little thing I just want to do. Little flirt with them. Mr. Hafidi is top of the tree. And we're just inside the 5%, so I'm quite happy with that. To start with, we've only done 10 laps. Nothing to be ashamed of. And the best thing of these events is you can run as many laps as you like. Or as many laps as you've got time for yet. A few people suggesting they're going to do it when they get home. Especially Adrian. He's going to do it when he gets home. Rent an event car. We're going to take the Aston. The RCF might be good. The Peugeot might be good. The Atenza be a bit slow, I think, the Atenza. Where is the Aston? There it is. In some lovely colours. Do like the DB. But this is where we're going to find out whether it's got as much grip and reassurance as that LM has. So let's pop the Ghost on. We'll load the Ghost of the GTLM. We'll give it a whirl. Oh my God. She sounds like she's ready for it. Listen to them wild hornets. Quite assured under braking. We'll know whether it's got anything because it will stay with the LM or not. As you can see, I've never driven it before. That's the first mile just driven in this car. We won't have driven this one, will it? Because it's a rental. Well, that's got good grip round there. It feels it. Short shifting up the hill. We're not gaining at all on the LM. I think the LM's got a bit more pace than this, but it's a good shout. It's just not got the acceleration down the hill, look. Yeah, the LM's got the legs, definitely. We'll watch the LM pull away now as we go over the crest. It was only 0.3 of a second slower. Thought I was going to hit the wall then. It's all good stuff for a bit of the old confidence, getting through the top end of the circuit as quick as we can. Need to stay that bit positive because we know this is going to be a heartbreaker. The phrase that Steve used, if you chuck your fag butt out the window, you'll hit the wall and you'll get shut down. So no, we know the Asta's not going to give us the pace, we can tell that. There it is. Not going to give it us, so we'll move on quite quickly. .204.072 would have been good with the fastest lap, but we weren't going to get there. No need to save the fastest lap on that one. Now we're going to go to the Nissan 18. Because that's the one I think I wanted to go with. I think it's going to be a little bit ropey. I don't think it will be overly grippy. I think it might... Oh, that's not where we wanted to be. We wanted to be here. We wanted the... Why are we in GR4s? We're at the wrong race, man. Wrong race. Why did we do that? Nissan. There's a GT30. It's got more PP than this bad boy. But the PP we want to go with. Where is it? Can't see it. Nissan 18. Nissan 18. Is that it? That's the one. Big Papa's home. I think. Yes, there's the one. GT movie colours. Why not? It's bobbed down. Go settings then. We're going to load up the LM, which might work for some people. You know, that car, the LM might just have those extra bits of legs. That little bit of confidence coming out of the corner. It's very, very good. Oh, the old Nissan got the brake pedal to the floor before it slowed down. Let's get it on. Good old supercharged batteries. Now we are traction control 1, so we are giving a little bit away on the pace, but felt like the car, felt like the back end did give way then, and it definitely told me it didn't want to stay in line. This has got nothing on the LM. Nothing at all. Definitely has slippage at the rear. We're going to try the AMG GT if this doesn't cut it. Let's see where we go. Come on. So we're just a little bit up on our previous lap, which is good, but it's going to be nowhere near up on the Ghost. It was catchable. Caught that slide just by the lift of the throttle, which was an amazing lift. Now the car drifted beautifully. Hey Dieter Roman. I'll catch your chat in just a wee second. Now the LM got away from me down there, didn't it? And it got away from me again then. But we've managed to improve on our previous lap by a good almost a second, but the Nissan isn't the car. A 2:04.8. I don't think we'll get to the threes with it. Dieter thinks I can. We'll see. It tried to fight with me twice already. Just about being smooth with this car. Just about being smooth all the way with it. We overshoot a little bit there, but see if we kept the pace. Whoa, twitchy fighty. We were late on the gas, and look at them both go. Oh, look at them both go. Look how fast the LM is. Look at him go. This is what I like about running double ghosts of different cars. You can just see how quick that LM is in a straight downhill. That's just epic. He gained a whole second on us, the LM. We're going to improve, but I don't think it would have done it anyway. Unfortunately. A 2:04.5. Yeah, no improvement. No drama. We're not overly stressed. Not overly. Majorly, not overly. No, we're not. No stress at all. Yeah, the LM feels a really good car. Really good. I think the LM has a little bit more left in it for me. Once I've got a few more laps in, once I've found a little bit of a route with some other cars, we will see where we go. Now, what else did we want to try? something with a little bit of va-va-voom. Where is the Supra? Surprised the Supra's not amongst the contenders. Other cars that used to have a little bit of passion around here were the F-Type. Let's just sort this by horsepower and see if that actually changes much. Yeah, so why has the Genesis got the advantage? What does it do? What does it do better? Let's sort by weight and let's take the the lightest car. So 1350, yeah, the lightest car is the Super Skyline, and it's got punchy panel. It's got punchy power. Will you try the... I can't see that. Can you just press full stop and press enter for me? Or period and press enter? I can't see what the... can't see what your last word is. There's another test car there. Might try that. It begins with M, whatever the word is. I don't know. M. I don't know what it is. DT, you need to press full stop and enter. I can't read your chat. What begins with M? Maserati? No. McLaren? No. Don't know. Somebody press full stop and enter for me, please. I'm going to try this one until I can read what Dieter said. I can't... the Metacar. Which is the Metacar? Oh, of course, yeah, we're gonna do it. Yeah, I just didn't want to go straight there. I wanted to enjoy the evening. I wanted to try other cars, see what they are. I will of course try the Genesis. Will of course try it. Yes. If it's going to be good, I will do it, yeah. That was an absolute dog. This one doesn't feel quite as good as the other one. Holy Chipotle. Yeah. Well, if the top 6 people in my friends list are using the Genesis, I know it's the car to use. But I didn't want to just go out there, throw myself in the Genesis, go and run a lap and A, hate it, B, not like it, and then ruin my chance at the opportunity to go for it because I couldn't do it. So I thought, try a few cars, see which ones feel good, see which ones give us chance. Also, make a way of working your way up, get some pace. Try and build yourself up to the final challenge, if you see what I mean. Some people won't like to do that. Some people just want to dive straight in the good car and give it the guns. Well, I've never been one for that. Just a shame there's no 4-wheel drive cars. This car hasn't got it. So we're going to go and try something else. That car just didn't want to slow down. It didn't want to turn corners. It's a moose. So if you've got that in the LM, if you're trying the LM, it's the Spec 2 you want, not the other one. So, next up, I want to try the Skyline Silhouette and see what that's like. Might as well give this a whirl out. Got a lot of horsepower. It's quite heavy. Ghost was only set at 0.5. I'm going to move that back to 0.9. Oh, it's slow on the gear change, isn't it? This isn't the car. No. No. No, 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 no. Wasn't that car. Not that car. No. Where do we think we need to play? Something that's exceptionally quick. The Citroen VGT is often advised to be rather a mover and a shaker. But is the Citroen the GR4, and should it be the Peugeot that is the one in the GR3 class? I don't know. 10's a GR4 is front engine rear. Mid engine rear. That's going to be quite tweaky, I think, isn't it? A mid engine rear. The Genesis is front engine rear. The Suzuki's down there. The RCZ. The Porsche again, mid engine. Don't think I like the idea of that. Even though the weight could be over the back wheels. The BRZ should be a good car around here. Should we try the BRZ? Just to see. NSX is one. Where's the BRZ? There it is. Let's give it a whirl. Oh, it's Tiny Turnip. Welcome. Sorry, I did miss your chat up there. I hope you're okay. And thank you for dropping in the other day. The raid was much appreciated. I think you might have disappeared already, but yeah, my apologies. I was driving. I didn't see your chat. I should be more aware. Settings. Ghosts. I need to return the favour to Tiny Turnip. Let's see if this one's got anything. It is supposed to be one of the faster cars. We'll know turn one whether it's any good. Pushing the Ghost back to 0.9 is good, but the old LM is stripping away from us. Look at it go. Got good front end grip. It turns in very, very well. RX Vision, yeah, I think that's going to be very slippery at the back end. I think that'll have a lot of torque. This just doesn't have the confidence mid-corner for me. It's got grip coming out of it, but it feels like I have to wait a long time for it to get to pace and then to slow down for the corner. Look at that. That's exactly what I mean. So it's not going to be this car. I know that just from half a lap. It was fairly good, but we're going to try one more car. We're going to try the Mazda RX Vision as just suggested. And then we're going to have a crack at the Genesis again. Well, the Genesis, not again. We've tried one Hyundai, haven't we? But we're going to see how it goes. What did we say? The RX Vision, not the grey one, the red one. Where is it? That one. Not that one. This one. Yeah, this one. The red one. Yeah, it is a good car, but it has its issues. It's very light at the back end. It might not like this car on the exit corners. It's got the same problem at Lego Maggiore, but it's got very, very good tyre wear capabilities on the front, which make this an excellent car for controller drivers. This car doesn't want to turn. Needs to be another 3 seconds quicker. It was resisting the turn again, just there and there. Got to let off the throttle a bit. Gained half a second there though, wasn't it? A little bit of a left foot tap on the brakes. Oh, that's such a shame. Hate that. Let's try again. Excuse me. Dying. No. No. No, 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 no. No. Right, let's get stuck into the main machine. You'll know what it is. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to get disappointed. I don't want to get despondent. I don't want to get beaten up by the game. I want to stay positive. I want to really give myself a chance at getting this gold. Need to get into this car and start feeling it. And try and finding if it's got the grip, if it's got the pace. Because if it isn't, I'm just going to go back to the LM. And see if the LM will give me that reassurance. I know Big Popper says he didn't like this car. This track, like the Nürburgring, is so unforgiving. To try and drive this flat out in such a way as to be able to get those faster times, you really have to be... Oh, look at that. That was my fault, nothing to do with the car. I thought I could ride the turn in. I didn't. I wasn't able to. Let's see where we go. Holy Chipotle! I didn't like that curb on the inside of that corner, it just spun up off it. Rather aggressive in second gear. It's out of the corner gear. Yeah, I've been told this car's like this. It looks like we're going back to the LM. But I need to have the patience. I need to be able to just wind it back. I've been driving some cars that I haven't really enjoyed the last 3 or 4 minutes. So let's wind it back and just take it, and we'll wind up the pace. Get back behind that LM and just try and get that. Look at that. No, it's not for me, this car. If you can't accelerate out the corner, it's no good. And I know some people say, well, you just can't drive. I'll hold my hands up and say I can't. The power delivery is so rough. No, it's not for me. It's not for me. I'm going back to the LM and I'm going to push the LM. That car's a dog. If you can't get a car straight and accelerate without it kicking you over the place, it's not for me. 6,600. Looks like we're going to have a miserable time trial night. Doesn't it just? Not to worry. We know we've got a car we can push with. That's what we're going to do. I don't know if I own it, so I'm going to go and buy my version if I don't own it. Oh, I do own it. It's on the wrong tyres. I've got tyres. Just on the wrong ones. I just don't know how we're going to make that time though, so let's see where we go. I hope everybody else is suitably thrashing away and enjoying their journey to gold. I was on the grass. Can't blame the car for that. I let it run out the corner. I didn't hold it back in and keep it on the black stuff. So this is my car, 100 miles driven, happy days. I must be inside it. I am. Good night, Dieter. Thank you for chipping in and contributing to the channel. It's much appreciated. I hope I do. There's a 203, almost a second quicker. Take care. All the best, Dieter. Have a good night. Sleep. We caught a wall, believe it or not. You're welcome. Let's go, 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 go. Come on, boy. I know it's not going to be a great time because we have already touched the wall, but... .203.123 is my optimal currently. Let's see if we can get that down to a 202. Got to find just a little bit of pace through there. Just clip the wall again. Just the slightest of touches. In exactly the same place, but the other side of the car this time. It's good though, we're just keeping the old laps rolling because we will attempt to just get the practice. It's good practice, there's no pressure. We're going to try and go a little bit faster through here. We can't double change down, I think that'll lock the car up and we'll have an issue with the wall, but might have to clear this ghost out of the way and challenge the other ghost. Try again. A little bit slower that time. Push, push. 202,987 on the optimal. So that's working. Still not gold. Feels like I've got to distinctly change how I drive certain parts of the track to gain those 2 seconds. If we can get down to a 202 something, it would be really nice. There's a 2026. Which isn't a bad effort. Optimal 202,570. We're somewhat just a second now away from gold, which would be a scratchy gold. We're just eking time now. We're a third of a second down. We've got to find a real large chunk of time somewhere. We're just going to go and save that ghost. And just see where that 202 puts us. Top 2,700. So as we know on past performance, we're on our way. We're up to 5th now. So Big Popper just sticking with the 911 by the looks of it. The top 3 guys are in the Genesis, as is 203,270. Not found his feet yet, but he is trying a different colour Genesis, which might help. Top 5 is alright. Top 5 is okay. Been thrashing away for an hour and a half. Let's see if we can... 201,730, so it hasn't... 738, so it hasn't moved anything of a muchness. But we are just a second away, so I think we're close. I think if we take a gentleman break, load back in with the appropriate car, get ready to go, I think we're not going to blow my trumpet too much, but I think we are in with a bit of a shout. This car is quite a mover. I need to change the tires of the car to softs. I'm just going to take a very quick bathroom break, load the Ghost up, and I'll be back. We've got the Ghost at 0.9, which I'm happy with. I'll be 2 seconds. I'm back in the room, and you will have had some sure sights of the old Bathurst circuit. That's a beautiful view over the Australian countryside. We're ready to get stuck in 3.75%, so 202,627. We are just 1 second away. We've got just under 2 hours to get that 1 second. That's a big ask, I think. I haven't got a big ass. No, that wasn't what I said. So here we go. Gonna try and keep this thing smooth. It's all about being smooth, controlled, lack of slide. Gonna try and push the braking zones a little bit, so this one up here is the start of the entrance road. We're going to leave it till the end of the entrance road. Just try and slide it into the corner a little bit. Get on the gas early if we can. Now, it's been a bit tricky around this corner up here, so just going to delay the braking in and get it back into the corner. Going to avoid the walls. Oh, I tried. Had to lift then, quite a lot. You can see how fast that Ghost car is. I wonder if we can borrow a little bit more than we are doing on that mountain top there. I went against everything I've said and done. I wasn't smooth through there at all. It was a bit raggedy wild, but we were chasing a Ghost, which I always tell you to chase them, don't race them, but in this case I think I was racing, not chasing. So we're a long way back from our ghost. So we're going to get another ghost here that's going to be based on this time, which is going to be a 203 something, I would have thought. See if we can no improvement there. We could almost move the ghost further back or further away if we need to. At this point, when we're trying to gain a bit of time, look how close they are though. They really, ooh, no, too hard. They really are close together, look, going up the hill. So we're not too far off. It's just that distance. Look at the difference there from running over there. I want to try and cut a bit here. Hug it close to that wall, on the brakes there. We gained a massive amount through there. We've not got to be misled by the 0.9. The 0.9 is a fairly decent gap to have on the Ghost. So gonna give it a big push this time round. See what we can do. Just made to make sure that that goes second gear when I come round that corner. That's what we need to do. Second gear. Second gear. That was rubbish. Changed down for second for whatever reason, I don't know why. Muscle memory of the fingers, just changing down gears. Just slightly up on this Ghost, so this will move us up, but to probably a 2032. A little bit behind our Ghost, but we're really starting to look into perfect the lap now. Starting to be with our Ghost across the start-finish line. Yeah, this will improve on the current Chase Ghost. We're on a chase here, but it's not massive. We made a couple of mistakes coming up the hill. And forgive me if I go radio silence because I'm concentrating and just trying to do what I need to do, but it's always good when I'm commentating my way around because it gives you that sense of presence, doesn't it? We were slow out the final turn, so no improvement on that Ghost. Let's push on, let's see what we can do again. Missed the apex. .2026, come on. Quite how I'm going to get a whole second off this bad boy, I have no idea. Left that too late. It's not braking zone. It's not braking zone where I'm slow. It's carrying the speed through certain parts of the track. It's like... it's trusting the car at pace. So I know I've got a little lift here. But I don't trust the car to hold the... see how it got so close to the wall then? I don't trust the car to do that. So... same here. There's a bit of time to catch here. I know there is, but it's threading the eye of the needle. We always seem to do a bit of a catch coming down that hill, but never on a good lap. So 2:02.898 on our optimal. We're not as quick as our fastest lap yet, so we've just got to find it. And I don't think I'll do it with the Genesis, that's for sure. Why would be the car that seems unstable be the faster one? I suppose that's the point of getting it right though, isn't it? You get it right, it's going to go faster. Now I've thought about it since Dieter said it, but I don't like the idea of the name, the Meta car. I think meta's the wrong word. I've heard of 3 or 4 meanings for meta, and I'm not sure it represents what we're talking about when you say meta. It's only something I've heard recently. Oh, brushed the wall then, that was bad. Bounced off that curb. That ghost car has a slip there. When I go into 5th early, it won't make that turn. Hey, Olive. It's a really hard track for you, yeah. It is a hard track, but it's just one to learn. Hello, Laura. Welcome to the channel. Nice to speak to you. Haven't seen you for a long time. Hope you're well. We're doing okay, chick. We are just finding our way to the front. We're doing a lap time challenge, so it's the fastest lap you can do. But hope you've managed to resist buying any more horses. Or horse accoutrements. I'll always encourage you. Excellent. Good to hear it. How's your dad? I know you were concerned a little while ago, but is he well still? I hope so. dream about buying horsey stuff. Yes, I'm sure you do. He's well but grumpy. Well, that sounds right, doesn't it? That sounds how they all are. Sounds like my dad. Although I wouldn't know. Too grumpy for me. Absolutely he can. I didn't realise he was 98. I thought he was in his 90s, but I didn't realise he was 98. Holy, that's a good innings. Good on him, yes. And I hope he does do whatever he wants. He's more than entitled. Right, let's see if I can get round a lap without hitting a wall. 2:02.542 is the optimal now, so that's a smooth running lap. We'll do well. 99 in August. Well, there we go. I hope he does. Best of wishes to him. This is going to be our best lap this session if we can make it stick. Going to try and employ a tactic that worked last night on that little challenge, which is the coast and roll. See if we can get the car to get itself round the corner. We lost the 10th there. You're welcome, Laura. Oh, we lost that 10th and a half round that corner there. That was shockingly bad. There's a better lap. We lost a 10th in that final sector there. 2:02.627. That was a 2:03.296. So we've still got to make up half a second on there and some. So let's do it. Let's push on. Half a second up. That's our fastest lap of the day, a 2:02.543, which makes our optimal a 2:02.345. Blue every sector, or purple every sector, should I say. That smashed it. We were like 0.7 up in that first sector. That was epic. But our ghosts are now going to be pretty similar. So this is the best chance we've got for improving now. Now we've got those two glows so close together. We've just got to think about sneaking them, eking up to them. Just doing what we need to do to eke out time. I see the chat rolling. I'm just going to take a look at that in a minute when we get on Conrad. Just bear with me a moment if you don't mind. Oh, hit a wall. Yes, you'll go run license test. Stupid game. Is that how it feels, Big Steve? Did you try the LM? The Spec 2? Was it no good? Oh, go and eat away, Laura. Enjoy. Give Lippy a bit of a cuddle for me, if you don't mind, please. I haven't seen Lippy on photographs for a few days, so... Hot wings for tea, oh. Fun. Oh, good. Where she should be. Enjoy, Laura. Good night. Take care. You're welcome. Cheers. One of those long goodbyes. They're always good fun. Last one to say goodbye wins. Oh, here's the wall. Hello. We're down to a 2:02.188 on the optimals. Where did I do that? Wow. This is a tough beast. It really is. We'll try and get this moving and a shaking. Oh, we rolled off. We haven't thought about any aids yet. Counter steer, maybe. Would counter steer give us any sort of pushing benefit, I wonder? Is counter steer the one to really take that snap away? You haven't been in the 202s tonight. Did a 3 AM this morning, but just can't get it to happen. Okay, okay. Well, yeah, take your time, my friend. You've got 2 weeks at it. No need to get angsty with it today. There's no strong desire to need to get a... we clipped the wall. There's no strong desire to need to get that fastest lap in today. It doesn't have to happen. Oh, it's nice. Get into that comfort zone. Find the future. But it's not always going to happen for all of us. Look at me, stuck in a no man's land. 0.8 away. With it being 0.8, it's such a long way away that to be able to get close, you're then in that world where you're going to be 0.2, 0.1, then 0.05, and then you're going to be down to a 0.002, 0.001, and then you're really into frustration station. That's where it becomes the real grind. But let's see what we can do. There's more time of this. It may just click. Absolutely, Big Steve. It may just. And that's right, and that's where you got to be the positive steps. Small steps, positivity all the way. We all haven't got the God talents, have we? Some of us have to really work at it and make it pay off. We got a good run through the line then, and we got a relatively decent shot out of that corner. We're losing it on the straight, but we're back into the blue, so let's see if we can really find a decent run up this hill. We had to just rub the brakes there and there again. We didn't get the turning point at either time. Car was pointing the wrong way massively there. This could be the first silver in a long time, you know. We need about 1,000 people above me to get banned, have their times removed. It's never going to happen. Yeah, the Genesis feels like it's the one to have to run. But what if you put counter steer on it? Will it take that urge for it to kick out away and leave the raw speed? That's where I'm going next. I'd go Genesis with counter steer. See if that gives me something to get close to this LM. This LM is so comfortable. And that's where I think I need to be. That was 13 laps. We're at 2:02.543. We've done 150 miles tonight. 2:02.188. So it's not going to get us there. But we're 3.68, so top 2006. Okay, so you've got a good feeling out the Porsche. I haven't tried the Porsche. But we saved the Ghost. The red Desmo knocked 2 seconds off tonight, but still bronze. Absolutely Desmo. There is plenty of time, amigo. Let's not really cut the nuts off it before it's ready to go, which I think might be the wrong expression, but I think some of our Australian friends might understand. Tame the beast. It's got to be the Genesis, hasn't it? Where's the Genesis? There it is. We're going to put the counter steer on. See if that will get us anywhere near. What we're trying to do is just give ourselves the ability to put our foot on the floor as we exit the corner. So 2:02.543. Biggest jump of the day. Ghost. Oh, we're in 5th, so Rapid's up there. Just ahead of Durolly now. Az has made his way up. Look at that. 2027. That's great stuff. The top 10 is populating. Sam, yes, Sam is just 3.5 seconds up. He's running certain corners without being as cautious as we are. I'm sure it's overcautiousness, he says. Let's see if we can get a feeling out of this car. Nice to have a cup of tea and then enjoy the stream. That's the way. Hope you've got a shortbread cookie to go with it or something. Let's see if we can make something happen. We might have increased the... It's not settled down at all, has it? What an absolute fighter. Now Sam will be driving this without traction control. I think I can brake later into there in this machine. Holy hell. I can't believe traction control 1 is worth 3.5 seconds a lap. There's got to be something I'm missing. Talent, skill, ability. Confidence in myself. Confidence in the car. Setup. Equipment. Size of my thingamajig. Got to be all those things. It's got a huge rear wang, hasn't it? $204,114 in the Genesis. Or just saw the chat scroll. I'll be with you in a second. Az has just got, he's just a fraction off gold. Well done, Az. Good man. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. If you're that close, mate, keep going. I've just touched the wall. Don't come on here and come off the boil. You've got to keep pushing, my friend. I said it about 10 minutes ago about getting that close to the gold. Oh, you've just... I know you probably came out to just double check to make sure you got it and you're like, oh no! It is, mate, it is. He'll see it, Big Papa, he'll see it, he's there. He's just having a bit of a breather in the old chat. Yeah. Are you still in the Genesis house, or have you changed cars? Just crushed the wall. I'm that much quicker in the LM. Yeah, you're in the Genesis then, yeah. I'm that much quicker in the LM. I've just got to get the LM to work. Just a little bit more. Here where I'm losing it. I need to get this in 5th gear. Look at the gains you're making there in 5th. Look at that. I know I've touched the red wall, but look. The Genesis might do it, you know. Bit of slidey front end, but the Genesis might be the one. What, TC1? AB, counter steer on strong. You'll be no TC, surely. You're amongst the elite now. Yeah. Amongst the elite is our as. Right, we've got the confidence now. We've seen this. Hey, Green Sammy. Hey, Josh. Welcome. I found it. I found where we're faster. I found it. Oh, what an absolute gem of a place to be quicker. Oh, yes. This probably isn't going to be the fastest lap, but I've found probably a second. Definitely. Oh, just outside. A 202.617 in the Genesis, so we found the place to go faster. It's at the top of the mountain, as we always used to, as we knew it would be. Just had to wriggle that steering wheel to make it work then. We might just be able to show you where we get the gains any second. The gains are by absolutely flooring it. Just here. Look how fast the Genesis got there. Oh, I've hit the wall. But look how fast the Genesis got there over the top of the Ford GT. Just absolutely blew it away. And then lost it coming down the hill here. So we know we've got the time. But look how much faster the Genesis was there until this point. And that's where I've got to get right. The LM is just going to strip out the Genesis for pace here. You're going to see the Genesis, just this bumper of the Genesis, come through the back of the LM. Just as he overtakes. There it goes, the LM just takes him just there, so that's where we've got to be faster. Right, we've got the confidence, we can see the end game. Let's push. It's the first time I've truly seen that there's any real opportunity in this Genesis. Counter steer has really given us that confidence to give it a boot. It's still very twitchy. Purple sector, first time in a long time. Feeling very, very nervous. Need to just stay in control of those emotions just for a moment. A 202.123. So the Genesis now definitely the fastest car, but I'm still, what am I, 0.4 something away? Got to find another 0.4. But I'm quite happy to leave the Ghosts as they are now, because those two Ghosts are really, really competitive. They're different cars, so they show me the different pace. Really happy to be in this position, but I don't want to be in the close to the target position. I'd rather smash through it. We went blue then. Such a shame, but look at the difference between the two Ghosts now. I just have to keep beating this Ford LM. If I can beat the Ford LM to the line, we've got a chance. Next lap. The 201.919 is the optimal. So we're still not there. We've still not got a route to gold. No clear path just yet. But counter steer on the Genesis seems to be the assistance we needed. I'd forgotten all about counter steer as a help option. Look at the Ford LM come past me, jeebus. A 201.840. We're on it, we're on it, we're on it, we're on it. The Genesis is the one. Best Tokyo 600 car. The Nissan GTR 17 if you're not level 50. You could follow that up with the Escudo. There's two decent setups on my channel. If you want to just search Tokyo 600, you will find 30 good cars that all win the race. Best car though, engine swap R34 with the 92 CP engine swap. It will dominate the race, but it's tricky on the harder tyres. I'd prefer probably a lower horsepower car that could give you a little bit more assurity on grip. And all while running fast laps around the lap time challenge, trying to compete for gold. Being less than, like, I think my my optimal now is definitely gold, a 201.616, which would put a smile on my face and I'd go to bed. But let's do it, let's see. My fastest now, a 201.840. We've just got to get on it for one more lap. Beat that Ford LM. If I can come through that final section there by the hotel, that would make my day. Oh, that's just brought this little session to an end. I think I'm gonna have to red lap that. Oh, 201.616, 201.840. Happy at that. This is red. Of course, it's going to be red. All right, Azza. I'm as close as you are, mate. I think. What am I? 0.10 maybe. 0.10, something like that. Next lap, mate. Next lap. But there's the I found the time. I found where I need to make the time. From the top of the hill all the way... Ooh, it doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Let's just keep it smooth. Practice what we need to practice. 1.140 away. Okay, well, it's a bit further, eh? I'm alright with being that far away. I don't want to be 0.014. That would just do my head in. But we're there. We're almost on it. This is where we can make some more time. I don't know if that would be cheating. I might just try and bomb the top of the mountain and see what it does for me. Counter steers, massive help. Massive help. You can see how fast the Genesis is ahead of the LM. The Genesis just has that grip through those fourth gear corners on the way up to the top of the mountain. It has grip, the LM doesn't, and I don't know why. It's unbelievable. The car just grips and goes. Well, it's believable, but it's a surprise that it just had that ability to push through. Got it a little bit sideways there, didn't we? Just had to lift a fraction, which is indicative of the 10th loss on the screen in front of us. But we are going to attempt to catch up on that Ford LM as we go up the mountain. Probably slowed down a little bit too early then. Here's where we go, fourth gear. We start the run on the LM now. Fifth gear. Oh, I had to back out of it. Went to fifth gear too early. We're not overtaking the LM at this point. Let's see if we can bomb that top of the mountain a bit. No, we're a bit rough there. We didn't have the gains, did we? Very wide through that corner. Let's learn from it. Push on, lap 11. Come on. Oh no, it's hot as hell. It's hot as hell, but it's snowing outside. We've got a snow day today. And there's no heating on in the house. We're going to bed. So, can't put the heating on. The house is about 18 degrees. A weight loss program. I'm just going to sweat it out. We're 2/10 down. Gaining though. We're 2/10 down on the Genesis. Bill Collins. Get that nose turned into the Genesis. Give it another gear and it'll drive through the corner. It's quite amazing. We'll give it a go. Missed that braking point there. That was rubbish. I'd be disappointed in myself if I got in the fastest lap and I took that corner that way. That was terrible. Turned in way too early. Had to slow down right down for the apex. Come on. This time, amigo, come on. No messing it up now. Purple. Murta. Curly Weldy. Worm. Let's go. That back end certainly did twitch on me then. Made my back end twitch, it sure did. Oh, yes, it is. Need the perfect final two corners now. Perfect final two corners. Come on, boy. We're there. We just don't need any overconfidence. We just need to take it home. We've got time in hand. Come on, one corner to go. Tried to throw it away. I did throw it away, you absolute cheese wedge. Do it again. I threw it away and hit the grass on the exit of that final corner. What a muff. Oh. 725. I'd have said gold was 740, but I don't know if it is. Is anybody going to be able to check what the actual exact gold time is? It might be 7124 or something decent, something really rude. I don't want to have to leave the game to go and check. I want to keep my ghosts and be able to compete with what I've got, because the ghost is at the perfect point for measuring my pace over the top of the hill. I think I'm probably 0.004 away from gold, and that would break my heart. I'm gold. Oh, that'd be tremendous if I am. Tremendous if I am, but it's not enough. We've got to go and push on. Thank you, Az. What is the exact... Can somebody please post in the chat the exact gold time? Just a little ask for me. Just a little something. $738, we've done it. Thank you very, very much, amigo. That's gold in the house. Way. Only took best part of 3 hours. Thank you for doing that, Az. It's appreciated. Gold it is. She hates me. She hates me. She fights me like she wants to. It's no good. Gold. Gold at last. It won't be for long though, will it? They'll take that away from me. I know they will. I wonder if I'm in the top 1,000 or 85. Not a chance. The gold, the 2 ghost idea is really, really good. But it just kind of worked out perfectly that the LM never had the pace through this part of the circuit. So when you get the Genesis overlaying the top of it exactly that right point, you catapult all the way in front of it, and it gives you that little bit of time barrier to know if you can beat that, the LM to the line, you've got the gold. And we almost, well, we did do it. We did do it. Thank you, Olive. That's a tough challenge. I say it's a tough challenge. It's, you've got to really work it, but a nice, straightforward, methodical approach will get you gold. Use the tools that are there. They're there to help you. Such a shame that I hit that grass. That would have been a solid gold by maybe a 1/10. I'm okay with that as a start. That is a decent one. A 201.368 now on the optimal. That would make me happy. You know when you got that corner right, because the back end just starts to squirrel on you. It just starts to complain. We hit the wall. Counter steer really on the edge of its control limits. Fifth gear in this car, planted. It just catches everything, doesn't it? And that's me down there, just going for it. Absolute rocket. Optimal 201.368. It's flying, isn't it? That optimal's just the vision of the future. Get it right. Here's what you could win. Imagine seeing a 2.0 or a 159 down there. You can all call me Sam. I sit in disbelief at just how quick those boys are. This time. Come on, boy wonder. 202.5, a 201.5 I'll happily take to the bank. Oh. I don't think I'm going to get it. But that 201725 217 miler 201368. Save the best lap replay. We're 0.01% inside the top target time. 1551th in the top 3. As just outside, darling. Come on, you can do it. You know you've got it. You know you've got that in you. You know you have. All of them in the old Genesis. Space Cow's made a move by the looks of it. He's just knuckled up a 1. We've got half an hour left of the day. Do we pop this back on with the ghost, reduce it to 0.5 and chase it down? I think we do. Oh, you've got it, Az. You've got it. Just that little bit of love. You'll be there. .5 is where we're going. I want to see that at 2.5%, really. I don't know if we'll get a ghost. I probably should have quit out a bit. That's all it needs, Azza. That 1 clean lap. Oh, we've got both ghosts. That's good. We should be able to overrun that Ford GT quite early, I would hope. I just had to avoid that wall on the inside there. That wasn't as optimal as I'd like it to be. I flicked the wall with the front of the car. What an absolute slug bucket. Oh, that was oh. That was the crowd roaring. That was just a ooh. Dear. It felt good first lap out. Come on, boy. Will yourself to the end. Come on. No, 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 no. We're at the point where I don't want to run the full laps now if I crash it early. I don't believe I need to be running the laps. Yep, they're going a bit too quickly, one thinks. I don't know whether... I'm sure it will. What wheel have you got, Red? G29? I've got G29, G25 pedals and reverted G923. Yeah, bob on. If taking them out of the plastic casing, spacing them where you want them, to me was a massive advantage. Massive advantage. I've got them where my feet want to be on them. What am I doing there? I'm just carrying a bit too much speed there, I think. Okay, so you've swapped them over. Okay. Yeah, I haven't. I've still got the clutch in the traditional position, just like in my car. So it feels right, it works. And that's the key thing. Do what you need to do to make it feel right. Nine-tenths of this game is all about the feeling. When you've got that feeling, it can go right. Touch the wall then, didn't I? That was a good run out of that corner. Yeah, I've got my left knee, my clutch foot, my clutch knee is the one that's sore. I'm pleased with the gold, but I'm not pleased that we're just 0.1% inside the target. The loving feeling. I was about to go there. I was actually going to go, I've got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night, but you've gone for that loving feeling. Yeah. The Righteous Brothers, I believe that was. Was it Ghost or Dirty Dancing? With Ghost with Demi Moore. Oof. I can't start that again. Steve will go all dim. We'll start talking about older ladies in movies again. Oh, don't do that on me. That was just feeling so good. I'm going to put that Ghost back to 0.9. That Ghost is doing my head in. Black Eyed Peas. Black Eyed Peas did that. I've got a feeling. It was that loving feeling. Top Gun. Was it Top Gun? You've got that loving feeling, now it's gone, gone, gone. You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. That one. And there's no turning back like before with your fingertips. You're trying hard not to show it. That one. That's the one I went to. Take the Ford off. Could take the Ford off, but I'm going to use the Ford as the springboard to success. I'm going to benchmark myself on the Ford coming over the top of the mountain and then chase my Ghost coming off the top. Top Gun. I haven't seen the new Top Gun movie yet. It went straight by me. I didn't... it went straight over my head. Was it Top Gun or not Ghost or Dirty Dancing? Ah, twonked the wall. Let's just have a practice. Oh, we twonked the wall again. That was the practice we needed. Oh, five viewers on the old Twitch. Officer and a Gentleman said Brave Hawk. I didn't think of it. It was Top Gun. Yeah, okay. Lots of chat going on. I'm having trouble keeping up because I'm driving this hard and singing. Don't mind a bit of the old singing. As long as it's kind of muffled and sounds like it's not me. I can't sing to save a toffee. Left it too late. Donkey. Trying to gain where I don't need to gain. What a... I've got a bit hot. I've warmed up. Top Gun. I can't believe it was Top Gun. But whoever said Officer and a Gentleman, which was Brave Hawk, great film. Richard Gere, wasn't it? Richard Gere. Wasn't it the stripper from, or the prostitute from Pretty Woman? Julia Roberts. Sorry, that was her name. I didn't mean to go to derogatory term. It was an occupation I used rather than her name. Had to ease off there. I went for the chat screen reading and it didn't pay off. It did actually. We made great gains. We haven't made the right amount of gains, but we've made some. We got dirty tyres for it, which don't help. All we've got to do is beat the LM across the line. But I don't think we will now because we haven't got that gain over him. He was a second off the LM. Who is this guy driving now? Yeah, he's some dipstick. He's still the same dipstick. He still lacks the skills. But we've actually managed to complete a lap, which is the first one since we got there. It's a long way off. Brake earlier for T1. There's another tip. Had to back off the throttle a little bit there. This is close. This is so close. This could be the good one. There it is. There's enough. I can sleep peacefully tonight now. Half a second inside. There we go. What's on time at the minute? Your beautiful face is covering it. Oh, I'm ever so sorry. So I'm current. Well, it's a 201, 202. You can see it above. That's where we are. That's the bit. We've just smashed the Anus out of it. And I am inside the top 1,000. I'm happy with that. Happy with that. That makes... That's just behind Neil. Just behind Neil. So, yeah, I know I've covered that time up again, haven't I? If I do it that side or do it that side, it doesn't matter. But yes! Still a long way be old Sammykins. But it's good for Sam to come in and see that last spin there. That was cool. Happy days. I'm chuffed with that. Now I've just got to encourage those little gems below us to just push to go to the top. Push to get there. Did you use any assistance, Sam? Just as a question. Would you have turned on counter steer? Would you have tried it with counter steer? Az is just outside. No aids at all, yeah. So I got to within a second without counter steer. Put counter steer on, switched to the Genesis because I was using the Ford LM, and it was great. It was really stable. It gave me that ability to whack round it. Sorry, Bravehawk. This is the weekly time trial, the new one. Yeah. Sorry, Sam. Just press full stop enter. The Genesis is a handful on it, on and off acceleration. I'll just say on acceleration. Yeah, so I really struggled with it coming out of corners until I realised that counter steer was there as to help. Put the counter steer on, and at the top of the mountain, I was just pacing against my my Ford LM Ghost, and two top corners at the top of the mountain. The Genesis just cuts through. It gives me a second at the top of the hill. And all I had to do was keep it until I got to the end. So, yeah, Neil's improved a little bit as well, hasn't he? So, for me to be there, number 3, Rapper's going to come on and play. Daniel, good morning, Widdowmaker. He says, good morning. It's going all right, my friend. Yeah, having a really good night. We're just into the last half an hour. And, just enjoying... Just having a relax now. That's the hard bit out of the way. Then we're going to move on. But it's Friday tomorrow. Going to be the usual league race tomorrow. Saturday, I'm out with the missus, but we're going to stream from 6 PM till midnight. We'll have a 6-hour job Saturday. I'm not going to do it all. Purely because I need to spend some time with the wife. It's Valentine's Day next week. Don't forget, gentlemen, it's the day of the amour. You need to do some amour for the lady. Yeah, we're going to have steak and chips. That's what we're going to have. She's going to like it. Going to slap some meat around her face. And she'll love it. Bit of steak. Yes, I think so. I think that's what she needs. Oh, pleased with that. Really pleased with that. 784th. Yes. Does it now? So Sam's been experimenting with ABS set to weak. JB's been doing it for the last 3 weeks, I think he tells us. It helps with rotation when braking. Don't let it do your head in, Az. Walk away for 10 minutes. Give it a break. You'll get it. Yeah, because you're from down under, aren't you, Daniel? This will make you feel right at home. There's some stunning views. Give us a wave, mate, if we can see you. You know that's not the case. We do know we won't see you. But, very minor difference, but there is one. Yeah, so... Yeah, every time I've tried it, I felt the car was significantly slippy. That's the exit corner, isn't it, there? That's where we come off the mountain. I find that corner so hard. I can't get a good smooth run round there. It feels like you drop down so much that you have to turn really late to get round that corner. It doesn't look as smooth. It's softs. Racing softs. So they're giving us a fair chance at it. Ah, cheers, Az. Cheers. But they've given you a good shot at it, but the track surface is moist. I think that's the best phrase. You can see the moisture on the surface. It's like late evening dew or early evening dew, or the rain's just gone through. You know, because everywhere looks a bit green, but you can see the surface of the track there. It just looks moist. There's very little grip on the soft tyres. Maybe you get a better view of the track if I move my massive face out of the way. There we go. You can see the... It's as though they've just laid the surface. Ooh, you say that, Daniel. You say that. The Genesis, the one, my friend. That Big Steve has been having a crack at this. In the Porsche. Oh, he's gone Genesis now as Big Steve. He's made a move. Good man. But yeah, if you no, it's dry race tomorrow, Sam. We had the wet race on Tuesday, and it didn't rain again. We went the whole race with threats of rain clouds, and there was nothing there. Did I just see Tidgney being one of the top dudes? Yeah, Tidgney's up there in 8th. Look, he's putting some laps in. A 1:58.8. What is the fastest time now? 1:58.1. Holy chipotle. But look, there's chance for other cars there. Look, there's the Supra up there. Somebody's really given that an absolute pasting to get that round the circuit, haven't they? That's an absolute thrashing. But the Genesis is supposedly the car. There's an AMG up there. GT3. Suzuki VGT, now that's a surprise. RCF's up there. I'm not surprised at that because that's a quick car. AMG's up there. The Nismo, I did like the Nismo. It was a bit slippy. No, you're right to be confident. It's one of the key things, Daniel, to being quick. Is that confidence. You get that confidence, but be aware, it's a tricky, slippery doodah. You think 57s? What would a 57 drop it by? If they get to 57s, it's going to drop by 0.2. And I think at 0.2, it'll drop to a 2015. So let's have a look, mate. Let's have a look. Let's see if you are top 100. Let's have a look for Sam Stutt. I'd be pleased for you if you are. You were something like 40 earlier, weren't you? Yeah, 54, mate. 54 is where you're at, which is decent, bud. That's decent. Decent. You just want to start winning some races, and you'll probably get... Are you A+ now? Or are you A? You're an A+, I think, aren't you? Yeah, you want to get competitive, bud, and get up there and get racing and do your thing. I don't know how difficult it is to get from where you are to get to the top of the tree stuff. Time for you to find a competitive league. This nickname has been deleted with a full stop. That's a great one. The Kai's up there in 13th, so he's not far off. That's epic. Yeah, the Audi or the Lamborghini Huracan. Yeah, it's the mid-engine thing, isn't it? Mid-engine cars at this circuit do not do well. Oh yeah, and as Sam's just said, A+ and often in lobbies with the likes of Kai and Tidgney and some tour drivers, some of them are just another level. That's like us driving with you, for you to drive with them and you say the same. Holy hell. But there's, look, and I'm not criticising, I'm just highlighting the point. A 1:59.555. There's still 1.3 seconds, and that 1.3 seconds I was away earlier felt like a mountain to get gold. I'm 3 seconds behind Sam, which feels like double the mountain. And then for Sam to be 1.3 seconds behind the guys at the front, it's a long way. But it just goes to show the difference. And if it is things like, well, I'm using traction control 1 and I'm using counter steer, so they've got to be worth a second a lap. But if I could take them off and start to improve, well, there's the future. I don't know when that future's going to be. We've got to get the new wheel and pedals, get the new rig. Then we'll really seriously start to work on getting my ability right, and I won't ever be as quick as those guys, but I'm going to give it a push and we'll see where we go. So, oh, it's great to see. Let's just see if... Try and give these boys some encouragement. Az is just outside. Big Popper's pushing on, but he'll get there. Olive's there, just outside. Love It's pushing. Yeah, I was amazed at just how the difference in the cars was. So for the league racing, I get that I'm probably giving myself a penalty by choosing the cars I do. And I do that. I don't... I want to be able to drive all the cars, and I don't think I'm doing myself any damage immensely by driving the harder cars. I just want to get more out of them. Just find them so frustrating. But we're going to buy for the next season, which is 3 weeks away, 4 weeks away till it actually starts. I think I'm going to go for something with a bit more Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. See if we can win something. See if we can get to the front at least and not be so disappointed by just terrible qualifying sessions. Certain tracks, those Renaults just don't have anything. But what we got left? We got 20 minutes, 15 minutes left. 6 viewers on the old Twitcheroo. Thank you very much, Twitch. Thank you for dropping by. But let's go and have a look at something actually. Did we already go and do this? Did we already go and do this today? Did we go and look at... I think we might have done. No, I know we can do for 15 minutes. We've got 7 tickets. We have got 7 tickets. Let's go to the lottery. Let's go and spin the 7. Because we can. Ah, it needs an oil change, look. That's why it ain't been so quick. Let's go and do that while we're here. We do like an oil change. I know it annoys the hell out of people, but oil changes keep it all tip-top-a-roo. And it gets a free wash when you get an oil change. Looks beautiful. Beautiful car. I could go Ford. You know, could go Ford. That'd be nice with just an idea. A Widdowmaker Golf style livery. That would be good. See if we can talk to JB about that. That'd be nice. Let's go spin these tickets and absorb the last 10 minutes. And I'll see if I can get to bed before midnight. That'd be nice. Never going to happen. 7 tickets. Start at the bottom. We've got 2 3s, 2 3 4s, a 5, and a 6. Any takers? Anybody going for the lowest value points? What do we think? I reckon in all this, there's 1 million credits. I reckon there's 1 million credits. Any guesses? There's 11 people on YouTube, 7 on the Twitch. Who's going to put the neck on the line and predict what I'm going to get? Nobody? Green Sammy says he gets a lot better odds. So what do you think I'm going to get off this 3-star? Maybe 100k or a clutch pack? 500,000 says Green Sammy. I like you a lot. Nobody else going for it? We're going to spin this first one. 10k says the red. There's 100k just there. We're not going to get it. We got an exhaust. It looks like a Subaru exhaust as well. It's a McLaren 650S 14 worth 8 grand. Happy days. No, Polofony, don't screw us. We get good prizes here. We get good prizes. We enjoy this. Spinning the tickets, we do quite well. He says tonight will probably turn on its head. Any other takers? Somebody just left Twitch. Right, no worries. Somebody joined on YouTube though, so that's good. Anybody think we're going to get the lowest prize? What do you think we're going to get? I reckon this will be... It's a 3-star. 30k. Any other takers? I'm going to spin it. We could have gone 500. We could have. It would have been nice, wouldn't it? But it wasn't going to be the case. There's a car in there. Ooh, where's it going to stop? Nobody knows. 10k. 10k. No bottom pot yet. No bottom pot yet. 4 stars. Do them in date order. Come on, everybody get into this. This is how you get good prizes. Do them 7 at a time. There's going to be good stuff in this. I know there is. Audience participation, that's what it's all about. No likes on the YouTube, though, notice. So, 13 watching. We've done 3 hours. Followed your Suzuki tune. It's 615.68. Everything exactly the same as yours. What for, Josh? What Suzuki tune? Is this for the Escudo? At where? Green Sammy's gone 50k. No, mate, you've got rear aero on. Probably. Tokyo, no. You've got it wrong, bud. You've got it wrong. I'll prove it to you in a minute. In fact, I'll prove it to you now. So many people have come on and told me that I'm getting... My tunes have all changed. And I can... I'll prove it. And I don't mean to be shitty about it. It's... People are... There's a language difference on these parts here. So a lot of people are getting these wrong because they call them different things. Sorry, these ones. So they call yours a racing muffler or something else. It's different if you're in the US. But let's change the car. Escudo tune. Suzuki. Nothing changed at the update. I can promise you that. Nothing did. I say that until I actually go in and do it because I've... We've got to change the oil. So many cars with knackered oil. Does my head in. Right. Suzuki for Tokyo. I've got 2 setups for Tokyo. And I've probably fiddled with this to do Le Mans, so let's go and have a look. Settings. Tokyo 600. 59741. Happy days. So where do you think it's different? I think I've got a second Tokyo. Tokyo number 2. That's 674 because... It's got the racing mediums on. So if I put the racing hards on, sports hards, I've changed this one, haven't I? Oh, 60184, and we can just put it down a touch. It's going up. That's mental. It's the other 600 anyway. Let me get my phone out. Did the sports fronts, mediums, rear? 602. Let me find it. Let me find it. So the reason the tunes are differing is different terminology in the parts, and because I don't ever explain very well what aero we put on. So Sardinia, this one here is the fastest one ever. Let me have a look. This one was the later one. Adverts. Who puts adverts on YouTube? Can't read that. Can't read that. Yeah. First ever comment was, have you changed the oil? Probably not. Yeah, I don't ever change the oil. It does me head in. Get caught out. I've got adverts again. Who puts adverts on my videos? Oh, it skipped it. So this one is the 0099 tune. $71.00. Come on. What's changed? 10, 40, 20. I've got no ballast on, have I? Oh, the ballast is to 0. 200, 700. 71.99. But what's the wheels? Hard mediums. What have I changed? Really thrilling viewing. Come on, stop junking about. High turbo. There you go. It works. That's probably me. Tapping it, bouncing. Not bad, but it's noticeable. I can see a very little bit of noise moving on the bottom, yeah. It's because of the vibration. Probably. Anyway. There's your tune, Josh. It works. It's exactly as set up on the video. Nothing changed, my friend. You comfortable with that? Because I'm going to go back to spinning doodahs. Because we're getting to midnight. So everything works. We'll just go down and I'll show you the aero. Because that's the worst part of any video. Is doing the aero thing. Because... yeah, it's the terminology difference. Is there any actually custom aero? There's no custom aero, is there, on this one? It's a race car. No, it's just the wheels that differ, I think, on sometimes. But it's there, it works. It's exactly as displayed in the video. And a lot of people are telling me that the tune for Tokyo doesn't work. But I can promise you it does. The tune for the GTR 17, it does work. But I think people are too quick to skip through and just say it doesn't work. Let's spin some stuff. Lowest coinage, first time out. I wonder what noise that's picking up. You can see it. I'm not going to mess with it now. I'll do it off screen. Any other takers when we spin these, or am I just going to run them? We'll give you a couple of seconds to pick it up. I don't expect the 500k. We do this for nothing. Get the 500k off a 4-star. Sounds good now, sorted. Just, it's the vibration. I had my feet up on the back of my rig, and that's probably what it was. You reckon we're going to get parts on the 4 stars? This needs to be 500k, it really does. As Daniel says, I'm 100% behind Daniel's positivity on the 500k. 100%. Oh, we don't get it this time. We get an Aston Martin ticket instead. No, we get another 8k part. 5,800 for the Aston Martin DB1116. Something I will never use. 5-star ticket then. This has got to be good money, hasn't it? Got to be. Let's go. Oh, it's all the cash. 100k. So we've probably got in the region of 150k out of these 7 tickets. The best ticket to come, a 6-star parts ticket. Gotta be. We could have had. Here's what you could have won. It's a parts ticket, Green Sammy. We're never going to get 1 million from it. We're going to get something in the way of a high rev turbo for a Lancia or a Mitzi. That's what we'll get. Oh, there's body lighting. There is a turbo. We're getting pistons, conrod for something that I don't. Titanium conrods for the Alfa Romeo Giulia worth 18,000. 6-star ticket, man. No, never getting a car from that thing. But that's it. That's your weekly. That's your update. That's your Thursday night. Wasn't going to stream, but let's do a stream and let's play the game. Got into the old top 5 of the friends list, which I'm quite happy with. And that's where we're going to leave it today, folks. Good night, all. Thank you very much for joining us. I will check if anybody else is just getting into the top of the chart. Az is just outside. I thought Az had made it then. I thought he'd climbed the rankings, but he hasn't. Oh. Anyway, 23:59. Thank you very much, folks. We're going to be on tomorrow night, but as I said, it's for the GR3 League. We're only 2 rounds away now from completing. Tuesday night coming up is the last round of the GR4 League. Friday is the final round of the GR3s. And then we're into off-season for 2 weeks. No, it's all good. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, everybody. Later, Green Sammy, Josh, Az. Poundme just became a sponsor. Rob Filer just became a sponsor. Dave W just became a sponsor. Good night, Ollie. Many thanks for your generosity. I'm just waiting for this to go boop, boop, boo, and I'm probably on the wrong screen. There we go. Poundme became a member. There was me on my show you the time thing. And I've got 3 sponsorships. Well, thank you very much, folks. Really appreciated. Very, very generous. And that is somebody gifting, I believe, but anonymously. So thank you very, very much. Whoever you are an honor, a scholar, and everything else. Truly awesome. Thank you very much, and it's good night from me. Take care.